to the Wayfaring Panda. I'm Annette. Today I'm making a wiper card using Mama Elephant's Wiper Surprise dies. I cut out 2 rectangles with the rectangle size die from the set out of Bristol smooth cardstock. For the bottom part of the card, I turned the rectangle so that the score marks are facing to the left-hand side. Then I used a lawn fawn stitched hillside border to cut out a hill. And that'll be my snow hill. The other rectangle will serve as the base of the card, and that one will be the sky. And when you do that, you want to use that one with the score marks facing to the right. I'm going to use the leftover that I had to cut out my pieces for the wiper element, and that's where this Mama Elephant dies come in handy. They have several different wipers, and the one I pointed to is the one I'm going to use, so it depends how you want it to pop up. And I'm just cutting an extra one since I have extra paper, and I'll use that for a future card. I was really excited to get this for Christmas. My sister gave me the wiper dies and also the stamps that I'm using in this card for Christmas, and it's my first Hello Bluebird stamps. I used Bristol smooth cardstock because I'm going to be doing some ink blending. So first of all, I'm just doing a little bit on top of my snow hill, and I'm using Salty Ocean, and that's just to give it a little color and to kind of make it look a little bit more like cold snow. I'm going to speed this part up a lot so the video is not so super long. For the sky background, I'm using Tumbled Glass and Speckled Egg. These will give kind of a dull blue color because usually in the winter the sky is not really bright. And also the saying I'm going to use on here is, "You make me happy when skies are gray." So they're going to be kind of a blue-gray this way. I'm just using a Tim Holtz blending tool to apply the ink, which is Distress ink. And you just move your tool in a circular motion to apply the ink. That way it makes a smooth finish. I'm also doing ink blending on my wiper element so that when it pops up, it'll blend into the background. I'm just adding a little bit more ink to make them both the same color. I'm using a dark blue stamp pad from Stampin' Up! To stamp my sentiment. And the sentiment comes from Hello Bluebird Rainbow Script Stamps. This is a really old stamp pad, so whatever dark blue color you have will work. Or if you don't, you can use black. Mama Elephant has an article on how to use these dies on their blog. It has really good pictures showing how to use the wipers. And I'll put a link to this below. For the wiper to work, you need to fold the score lines according to the picture diagram. So you do it on both sides. So this one I'm going to go ahead and use my bone folder to get a sharp crease. And I'm doing the sky part first. I had trouble telling from the picture which way to fold it, so I moved to the snow part first. I started by folding it under, and that's on the second score line. On the first score line, fold it over to the top. And then you'll see how it forms a little place that you can glue to the top of the card. And this helped me figure out the other side. So on this one, I'm folding the first score line under. Now that I can see I have it folded correctly, I'm going to add some Nuvo Deluxe glue to the snow part, and that goes on the back side of it on the flat part that goes against the card. The other side needs to be glued also, but it's easier to add the wiper before adding the glue on the other side. So I'm going to put some glue on my wiper, and this is where the Mama Elephant dies help. They have the shape of the elephant on this wiper part, and then you can see which way the elephant faces, and you glue the corner where the elephant is with their feet facing down. So right now I'm just going to do the scoring on the score marks. The pictures on the blog come in handy here so you know which way to fold the creases. The elephant shape is just an impression on the paper, so you can't see it in the video, but the little triangle piece that's at the bottom is where the elephant impression is, and you glue it so that the feet are facing down. So his feet are facing so that you put this wiper piece horizontal, and it depends on each piece fits differently, but this one goes horizontal, and you glue it on that part that bends up on the crease of the paper. This is important for you to use glue because this way, if it doesn't work out right, you can re-glue it until you get it in the exact position where you want it. I noticed when I was doing this that the wiper is actually sticking up on the back side, so I need to go ahead and do some blending on that side. I had to do a lot of fiddling to get it to work just right. I'm sure after you've done this several times with several cards that it'd get easier to do. You find some tips and tricks on how to fold it to get it to go up and down how you want it. Okay, and here I have it, but it's going a little bit out of an angle, and I want it to go more straight up, so I just turn it a little bit. Okay, now it's going the way I want. So next I'll go ahead and glue the image onto the wiper that I want to pop out of the card. All these images I got from Hello Bluebird Snowball Fight stamp set, and I used Copic friendly paper and stamped them with Lawn Fawn Jet Black ink and then colored them with Copics. So I'm going to use this little dog that looks like he's throwing a snowball, and I'm going to glue him to the top of the wiper element. And so I found out it has to go about halfway to fit. But that's why using glue is important, so that you can see how it works and move it if you need to. This is where I noticed I glued the dog to the wrong side of the wiper, so I got to glue him on the other side. Yay, success! It's working! Next, I'm gluing these snowballs in front of the dog to make it look like he's popping out from behind a snow fort. Now that I'm done with the wiper mechanism, I'm going to go ahead and glue the other side of the card. Use my glue to go ahead and glue all the other images where I decide I think they'll look good. I'll make a list below of all the items I used while making this card. Some of them will be affiliate links. This will help you find where you can purchase the items that I use. A few of these will be affiliate links, which doesn't cost you anything extra, but I do get a commission from any sales that are generated from the links. This helps me to get more craft supplies so I can make more cards and show you more techniques. Finally, I used my Copic V000 marker to add some color on the card, and this is to make it look like the trees and snow and animals are casting some shadows on the card. So I'm just going underneath the images and to the left to make it look like a shadow. This will give the card a little bit more color and some depth. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also please subscribe to my channel. This will let you know when I have new videos coming out. It also helps me to move up in YouTube's algorithm so more people can find my channel. Thank you. And here's how the card looks. I really like how the wiper card works, and I think I'll be making a lot more of these.